Good day guys, welcome to UPSC CSE Decoded. Today's video is a general motivational video. Hope you all like it. So this video's topic is UPSC as a test match. We all witnessed an emphatic test win by the Indian team against the Australians. So I thought I'll draw parallels between the test match and UPSC, the preparation process. So we all would have come across this picture in the net. It has been trending now. So the picture is about the story of five different people: Natarajan, Shardul Thakur, Mohammad Siraj, Washington Sundar, and Navdeep Saini. Hope you would have all read about it. So why I've posted this picture in this video is we all are from different backgrounds. Irrespective of that different background, we all work towards one goal. Each one of us want to clear the exam, and after clearing the exam, each one of us will be working towards a one goal, that is a better India, that is a better society. So some of us may be privileged enough to have joined a coaching and to have avail all the benefits, but many of us would not get the opportunities where another person A or B may get. So the story of these youngsters is to tell you that no matter what difficulties you face, no matter how hard you have tried and failed again and again and again, and no matter you're frustrated that you're not got your opportunity, your time will come one day. So keep working until that day. Remember, Rome was not built overnight. It will take time, but you should not just quit and say no, this is not my cup of tea. You have come into it, try your best at it, and try cracking the exam. So this picture is to tell you that anything and everything is possible if you keep working towards your goal day in and day out. So we will discuss what are the takeaways from this test match with respect to UPSC. So we all know the story of the Indian team in the presence of seniors like Shami, Bumrah, Umesh, Virat Kohli, everybody. We got wrapped up for 36 in the second innings, a humiliating defeat in the history of Test cricket for India. And but then we came back stronger in the next three test matches. So wounded lion is always dangerous. If at all you feel that you have been defeated, you have failed, let that itself be a motivating factor for you to achieve big in life. Setbacks are there for you to come back stronger. So if at all you fall back in your process, if at all you could not achieve what you want, do not quit. Do not stay where you have fallen down. Get up and walk again. So those who have done that are those people who have succeeded in life. So come back so stronger, and they will be powerful too. You will be mentally prepared to tackle any situation. Now in this game, until T, that is until session 2, India did not IN victory there. And as a cricket fan, I also felt that we need to play out the remaining over than to go for the win, because going for the win may cost us wickets and eventually lose the match and the series as well. So what the team in contrast did was they kept going without keeping the result in mind. They put away the loose balls. They took singles and doubles every now and then. So you too need to do that in your process without keeping the result in mind, without keeping in mind the prelims cutoff. But do what you should be doing in order to clear the exam. Take the result away from your mind and see what you can do. It gives you a lot of confidence. It makes your process simple, and you can work on it easily, on your targets easily. Show grit, courage, and determination. This Indian lineup is an example for it. You too need to show it. That is the third test match, was in testimony to it. We all thought we could be losing it on day 5, but then we had two injured players standing up and saying, no, we are not nudging a bit. So show grit, courage, and determination in your process too. There may be people saying, no, you cannot do. You have an aim that is over you. only toppers can achieve, only people with a well off background can achieve. Shut all those doors and then show grit, courage, and determination in order to achieve your goals. Put in the hard work. Now, in this match, after this emphatic win, we all are celebrating Shubman Gill, Rishabh Pant. Not to forget the effort of Pujara, who put in the hard work. He played nearly 30 overs so that the youngsters can play their natural game. Same way, your aim is big, your goal is big, so you'll have to put in the hard work. Anything that is worthy is not coming easy. So do not forget that. Be ready to put in all the hard work that you'll have to in order to achieve your dream. Nobody would have believed that this would be the Indian lineup for the final match of the tour at the start of the tour. But the youngsters were always behind their dream, working towards it, and when opportunity presented itself before them, they grabbed it with both their hands and they performed. So any opportunity presents before yourself, grab it with both hands and then show what you're capable of. It is always said that experience matters. Wherever you go, people ask for your experience. So same way in UPSC process also, we tend to believe people with uh, experience of 3 to 4 years have a better hand than myself. People who have written 3 to 4 mains are better than me. People who have attended 3 4 interviews are better than me. Remember, these youngsters do not have any experience to their names. Still, they perform. It is all about the right intent and talent and experience. You, if you're not experienced, do not take that as a factor to threaten your confidence. So, experience does not matter. Now, take it deep. Do your job. What I mean here is, say for example, you need 140 marks to clear the 140 marks as a cutoff to clear the forest service exam. Now you should not be worried about the number 140. Rather, you should focus what you should be doing in order to get to 140. Read the newspaper daily, make note on current affairs, read, revise, repeat. You'll have to focus only on the process and not the result. So take one step at a time, establish that, compare you with yourself, to a person you were yesterday, to a person you are today. So, and see what you can improve on yourself. So take it deep, take it one step at a time. So this match is a testimony that first timers can be game changers. Same applies with UPSC, and past few years results have also said the same. So if you're a first timer, you need not panic about experience and other factors. Just do what you'll have to do, and you can be the game changer. You can be a game winner. So if at all you have not started, or if you are feeling down and you have an idea to quit, do not quit. Begin enough to be what you will be hereafter. So set an example for yourself. You are an example for yourself. Work on it today. Say for example you cannot get up early in the morning. Try and push yourself to get up early in the morning for just 2 days, and reward yourself. Like, say for example, um, you are not a person who are using mobile for the sake of the exam, but you badly want to use. If you woke up early in the morning, reward yourself for with 15 minutes usage of mobile. Whatever gives you happiness, reward yourself with that. And then if you feel a mountain of despair is there before you, believe there will be a small stone of hope. Catch that stone and see what you can do. Do not take the mountain in the picture. Take the stone in the hand and accomplish your dream. I would like to quote Sachin Tendulkar here. He tweeted this after the win. So, for all of us in India and across the world, if you ever score 36 or lesser in life, remember it isn't end of the world. The spring stretches backward only to propel you forward. And once you succeed, don't forget to celebrate with those who stood by you when the world wrote you off. So, if at all you feel you have hit your rock bottom, do not worry, everything happens for a reason. It is how you pick yourself up from there and how you cope up your blows defines who you are, defines where you will reach in life. you can see anybody who's successful, any success personalities in their life, it has not been a bed of roses for them. They have crossed many mountains, rivers, etc. But they have one thing that defines them is they have not stuck in any place. They kept moving irrespective of their failures, irrespective of their losses. They have just kept moving on and on and on. If at all life pushes you to a desperate situation, do not stay there. Try and work out what can be done for you to come out of that situation. That alone will help you in this process and in life. Before we end the video, I thought I'll just add this clip. Yet again, comparison with UPSC preparation process and the test match that got over. So these are all cricketing legends, and these were their statements once India collapsed for 36 runs. And then you see this bottom one where the he has stated that he accepts his mistakes, a kind of stuff. So same with people around us. Just when we fall back, just when we do not achieve what we need in one particular time, people start to criticize you, saying no, you cannot do, no, you will not be able, no, you will not be able to do, you're not capable, etc. And once you succeed, most of them do not show up, and those who show say like, yeah, I know that you will succeed all these days, I just said so to motivate you, or something of that sort. So when you're in your back foot, when you face a setback, do not worry about the criticism you face, because you know what you're facing, you know what you're going through. Do not let people who are not aware of your situation control your uh, emotions, control your thoughts. So hope this video was relevant and hope I conveyed what I wanted. Thank you for watching. So just adding pictures of the team victory. I'm a big cricket fan, so I thought I'll add this picture. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked the video and it did help you in some way. Like, share and subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.